All right, it's July 19th and a beautiful morning here in Lake Chelan. Wanted to give some quick life lessons from a beginning racer. Um, Couple things that I want to start with is the different sessions in your life. So the different sessions are your practice and your competing. So the more that you practice, the better you get at life in the competition, because you only get one competition, one life. And the more that you practice, which is your vision, your meditating, your thinking about the future and your goals, is what's going to ultimately get you to where you've seen it before. And then in your competitions, you'll be more prepared and ready for those challenges. So let's start with the race in general. So when you're getting to start the race, you know where the end point is, you know how far it is. You just don't know how you're going to get there, what the road's going to look like. Maybe you have an idea, but there's definitely a lot of obstacles that are going to be in the way that you're going to have to either go around or go through, which is the best way to go about it, I've seen and deal with. Let's take into consideration the flat tire incident. If there's a spike strip in the road, if there's a big rock, let's say, that you can't avoid because you're going too fast, you have your head down, you run over that, how long does it take you to remove that negative situation out of your life? So do you immediately stop to change your tire, or do you continue with that flat tire? So let's say your negative habits, your negative relationships, things like that. Weed your garden, in other words, I heard this morning in a talk. So the faster you get things taken care of in your life and remove those negative situations, the further along and the more energy that you have. Let's talk about the race on the competitors. The only thing that you can control and you are responsible for is your bike, your energy, and that's what you know. So when you're going through that race, as you see, say, competitors passing you, do you get that sense of jealousy? Are you saying, oh man, I wish I could have worked harder, I wish I could pedal that just a little bit faster? Or are you thinking to yourself, maybe I can, in a perfect world, would you ask them, hey, how are you going so much faster than me? Maybe it's because they've practiced or prepared better than for this race than you have. Otherwise, you can go ahead and get that information from them and work to keep pace with them. Now let's talk about the downslope. So there's going to be hills and valleys in your life, obviously, and do you take advantage of that momentum that you carry when you're going downhill? Do you continue to glide through that and make sure that you're preparing yourself for that upslope? So I do want to talk again about your choices. So in the path, there is only one great path, let's say, in that race. But if you make other choices that maybe you think are a shortcut, will it take you off the path that you are supposed to be on in order to finish the race? Are you going to get penalized? Things like that. So let's talk about finishing the race. So when you have the finish line in your vision, let's say these are your goals, each different race is your goals, and the more that you practice in your mind, the better that you're going to be for that race or competition to get to that goal. So you see the end goal in mind, and you have that amount of energy because you've been preparing for it to go ahead and finish strong. And that's, I believe, very important, is to finish strong. So I just wanted to share those moments with you, and thank you.